What's up, guys? It's your boy She's a Hoe. I got another weapon skin video for you today.
Awkward.
Today we got the 8-bit Unicorn M762, so let's get right into it. I will go ahead and start off by saying the basic appearance, advanced form, and final form of this gun, which is the actual weapon skin itself, really kind of give me a headache to look at. It's kind of blurry and it's not like a clear picture of a unicorn, and it just makes me dizzy looking at it. So the skin itself really doesn't impress me. Not all that happy with that part, but the kill effect and kill message are what saved this gun. I think the kill effect on this is just beautiful, one of the best ones you can get. Now, getting into the actual M762 itself, it's, in my opinion at least, it's one of the best assault rifles you can probably use in the game. And again, that's just in my opinion, but in close quarters, like in the team deathmatch setup with the right attachments, this thing is just devastating. It has so much more stopping power than any of the 5.56 assault rifles, and the rate of fire on it is definitely decent. Now, where it gets a little bit, sketchy with this gun is the recoil. The recoil is kind of bad, especially when you're running a laser on it, but I guess the trade-off of that being that the laser is just super easy to point and aim with, even with that, little bit of added recoil. Not a whole much, but it does make a difference with this gun. This gun definitely can get a little bit chunky when you're trying to shoot at distance. Now, moving on, I do want to actually go ahead and say the kill message on this gun does stand out beautifully. Just look at it every time it comes out, guys. Don't you think it's so cute? Now, when I do bring this gun out into actual gameplay, and I actually take it out of team deathmatch and use this as a gun that I try to rank up with, I use it in a completely different way. I always throw on the biggest scope I can, which with this gun is going to be the 6, and toss it into single shot like I do with basically all of my assault rifles, and it turns into a sniper, honestly. And with that 7.62 round, it really drops people a lot faster, at least at range, than with the 5.56. Now, one thing that I will go ahead and say, and that I was trying to show in these clips right here, is that without a foregrip, like I was saying earlier, at distance, it could be a little bit tricky to hit somebody with one of these guns. Now, this is where those grips really start to come in and help with that. But, I mean, still, with a little bit of practice and shooting with your heart, you can definitely drop people, and it's a little tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. Now, one thing that I was trying to show here is exactly what I was saying there. If you just take your time and pick your shots, then it really doesn't matter. A little bit later on here, I'm going to show you that the grips and laser sights and stuff like that, it's really all just up to what you think, because at the end, they really don't make all that much difference. Just using the actual guns themselves are what help. And to prove that, I have two identical ones here with just different grips, one being the vertical and one being the angled. We're starting with the vertical grip, and I'm just firing full auto and keeping my finger aiming down. I'm not taking my finger off the screen to put it back and readjust. I'm just firing full auto with my finger aimed down, and that was going to be the angled grip right there that I just shot. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it with no foregrip, just in case you were wondering what it would be like with a laser. And just to give you an idea of what it would be like with all of the ideal attachments, I did also go ahead and try the game out. Now, I'm not the best shot by any means, but I was able to get, I think, a decent score, but I'm not going to make you watch the whole clip. I'm just going to go ahead and cut to it. With this one, this is going to be the angled grip that I started with first. I did it backwards. I don't know how that happened, but that's just how that came out. So this is going to be with the angled grip right here, and I got a score of 90 with this one. Now, I did go ahead and try it with the vertical grip as well, which is the one I usually always use, and for some reason it came out less. I came out with 80. Don't know how that is, so if you were ever curious if there's a difference between grips, I guess that's your answer right there, at least in my case. Anyways, guys, that's been the 8-bit Unicorn M762 skin. I hope you liked it, and you guys have yourself a wonderful day, night, or week, whatever it is, and your boy's out.